Let's Stop Locals and Workers' Cars! Hi, team! Welcome to episode 4, a very special episode of Let's Stop Locals because, well, it's not very local at all. We're actually driving 5 hours to the Philly area.
And we probably aren't going to be topping.
No.
Just being super honest, some of the names on the roster already are like Christian Urena, you got Deadly B7, you've got a ton of really, really good players.
You've got Pack, you've got Cam Neal, you've got the whole damn smorgasbord of A-tier players.
We're just going to have some fun.
We're basically going to this, not really to top because that's not happening, but we're going because we want to have a good time. We really want to see the community. We haven't been to a bigger event since literally 15 months ago at our own regional, at our own OTS. So like it's been a long time, and this event I think has almost 160, if not more, people,
I think there's
which is absolutely bonkers. We haven't been around that many people in a long time, and it's gonna feel really good. We really just want to see the community, see all of you, and like just hang out with people and get the Yu-Gi-Oh experience. It's like it's such a feeling, and if you've been to a regional or anything, it's so cathartic. It's a magical time. It's like Disney World, but for nerds.
So for anyone who isn't aware, this event is held by TNS Gaming. They don't actually have an OTS or like an actual local yet. However, they are in the process of trying to set one up. This event is one of those stepping stones to trying to get their name out there and just get to that point where they can do that. So we decided we were going to go down there and just vlog the entire experience. We don't really know exactly how much we're going to be able to film because if you've ever been to a regional before, you know how extremely chaotic and hectic and busy they are.
It's like there's either 1 hour between rounds or they're literally 30 seconds later. But I have a feeling that this one's going to be real on the money here. So we're going to be trying to do what we can. If we don't get any duels up, I'm really sorry. But because we know we're definitely not topping this in any way, shape, or form, we're actually going to frame this video in kind of like a beautiful, wholesome way where we're going to be asking a lot of people towards the end of the video, you know, kind of what Yu-Gi-Oh means to you and like how you've stayed in the game and what the game really means to you as a person and like why you're so invested in it. So make sure you stay tuned at the end. We're going to have a lot of people's thoughts and it's going to be really nice. But we really want to center this around you guys, the community, and how much the community literally makes Yu-Gi-Oh what it is.
It makes Yu-Gi-Oh Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. Literally, like that's why it's so important.
You can't spell Yu-Gi-Oh without you. Oh my god. So anyway, stick around for that. We love you guys. We're so excited. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure the notification bell is turned on. Make sure you check out all of our links in the description box down below. But it's very early in the morning. I am not a morning person at all. I'm really trying for you guys. And we're going to get on the road, drive to Philly, and let's enjoy some B-roll, shall we?
All right.
Boat gang! Well, team, bad news. We're really striking out with the kitties on camera here today. But good news is we're definitely not going to strike out on seeing a boat on the way. So rise up, boat gang. Don't forget to get all your boat merch in the merch shelf down below. Boat. Boat. Alright, y'all know what time it is. Say it with me, comment section. Boat! Boat! Boat merch in the merch shelf down below. Thanks, Boat! Team, welcome to the spooky commentating section. So for those of you who might be wondering, we're gonna have a special guest in just a few seconds here. It's actually one of our longtime subscribers and patrons named Joe. We've actually built a really good relationship over the year that he's been subscribed, and we were just lucky enough that he lives in the area and wanted to get an Airbnb with us. Said it's a side door.
Whatever you're selling, I don't want any. Now get off my lawn.
How are you?
Hello, guys. Come on in.
Hi, Joe!
Excuse me.
Oh my god, this is so weird.
I know, right?
There's someone in our Airbnb. That's
Oh god.
You're a lot taller than I thought.
You're very
Great.
tall.
Now I feel super small.
We're small people. I have to raise the camera up to see
Or I
Joe.
can just come down to the level of the camera. That's fine with me.
Oh my god. Help me. I don't want to be here anymore. I feel like I'm in a bad Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh no.
A bad Yu-Gi-Oh card? A bad Yu-Gi-Oh card? Like, A bad Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Quick, where's Alistair somewhere?
You mean Alistair?
Aren't they so fun? See, people think we're crazy.
Duh.
People think we're nuts for having stuffed animals, and I'm like, you play with them and tell me how not fun it is after 5 minutes. It's great.
All right, let's go OTS shopping.
Yay!
We have therapy.
Time to go to an OTS and spend money we don't have.
Woo! Oh, wow, you're so generous.
Bunny! We found the bunny! Oh my god, he's on the run. No, come back, Peter! Pops! Oh my god!
His name is Hops!
Ah! So first thing on our agenda was to actually hit up the local OTS because we're Yu-Gi-Oh players, that's what we do. And even though it was Magic Night and it was all sorts of magic stuff, we saw so many Yu-Gi-Oh singles and we were able to pick up some product, which was actually pretty cool because they had way more than our OTS does. So it was a really cool experience just to see what everyone was up to and literally stare at so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, it was so cool. Look at all these dang cards. Look at how pretty they are. Wow.
I might get that Lancia. The gold rare one.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
It's in my side right now.
You don't need it.
I should probably switch that out then, huh?
Oh, thank you, kind sir. Tall man.
Oh,
Wait, stay there.
man.
Alright. Ow! Damn it, car! Yay!
Alright, let's go to the gun.
Alright, team, we're going to dinner.
I was like, why are you so far behind us?
I was just letting people know we're going to eat food today.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully we'll show you guys some cool B-roll of the food, but if not, just know that we're eating. We're still skinny, but we're eating. And it's raining, and it's terrible. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Look at all these tall people and Brian. Wow. Anyway, we're gonna go get some meatballs. Stay tuned for some B-roll. Anyway, peace out. Whee!
Oh my god. Wow. His meatballs.
Put the meatball in your mouth.
Wow. Just wow.
Alright, so the good news is we were able to pick up a box of Lightning Overdrive each, but unfortunately the bad news is, like many boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh product, they are unfortunately mapped, and while that's usually okay in this situation, it meant that the secrets were literally at the very top. So the very first pack I pulled a Diviner, which obviously isn't a problem because this means I clearly won whatever box battle we were doing, because I mean it was never a competition anyway, let's be real, I always win, Logan wins. We know this by heart. But the rest of the boxes were honestly pretty anticlimactic because of it, and it kind of just felt really bad. And we realized that we were also pulling at double the speed of Joe's. So while we were literally done and just organizing our cards, poor Joe was like still pulling packs. And I'm like, wow, look at my Diviner I pulled. And well, not that it matters, but they didn't pull any worthwhile secrets because, I mean, let's be real, I win. Alright, secret time.
Secret time. Secret time. Secret time. What did I say it was gonna be?
We said Ready Rose.
I
think
said it's
I'm
gonna
You
be.
said it's gonna be the War Rock.
Dark Honest.
Oh, I forgot.
I forgot Dark
I
Honest was
literally
here.
forgot about that card. Oh, you sly dog.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Alright, team.
Ah! It's so good, dude. I'm so good.
I hate it. We hate it.
Oh,
It's
here.
another Roddy Rose.
That's yours.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Need
This
a
is the
card.
consolation prize.
Yeah. So like any pre-night tournament ritual, you just have to get in testing. It helps you prepare, it helps you learn your deck, and it also just helps you know every single interaction that you should know, and just get to play with other people that you don't necessarily get to play with all the time. We all did decide on the decks we were going to play just a couple days beforehand. Logan is going to be on a Dogmatica Eldritch build, I am still playing Zodiac Tri-Brigade, and our buddy Joe is on Phantom Knights. So we decided to bring Dragon Link and Dinosaurs, as we did think think that they were going to be highly represented at this tournament. We do have Drytron, but we unfortunately don't really know it yet. We've just been so busy. So we did test against a bunch of different decks, and as I said, we just learned so much. Like, there's just a bunch of little things when you play against different players that have different play styles. You might play against a deck many times, but you don't always play against that personal play style of that player. So there's just a lot to learn from everyone in the room.
Oh, we're going to bed. See you in the morning. Maybe this takes the one we use. Maybe it's not. You guys won't know until post.
I'm still here too.
He hasn't run away yet. Yay! Anyway, Nanette. Mwah.
They locked me in. Please help. I can't escape.
Nothing happened.
This man can't stop eating the chicken.
You know the weird part? I think the more I eat it, the more I'm like, it's been sitting with the meatball. It tastes like meatball. And I think meatball flavored chicken might be the new thing.
Why not just make a chicken meatball? Welcome to Crush Cards After Dark, where we have BRYAN mukbang. Mukbang.
Quality content here, folks.
Yo, the bloopers this month are gonna be lit.
Hi,
Morning,
team.
team.
Good
What up?
morning. We're alive, and I don't look like a goblin troll anymore. We're on our way to the event. We're a little late, as usual.
As usual.
It's all my fault. I can't get out of bed. We ran on like 4 hours of sleep. I am sleeping beauty and a half, so it's all my fault. We can all just blame Logan. But we're on our way to the event right now. We're gonna go. We're gonna get settled in. We're gonna do our deck list, register, see all the fun shenanigans, and hopefully meet some new people and see what's going on. So let's go
be a blast.
and see what happens. I'm very scared.
Woo!
Ah! Hi, we're here and I'm scared out of my mind. Remember, have low expectations. You can't possibly do any worse, right? I'm starting to get really nervous. My stomach hurts. I'm
Yep.
very scared. There's a lot of people.
We haven't
here.
been to a big event, like a big event in literally like what, 2 years, if
It's-
not more.
This is my first
this
big
is
event.
His first time.
Hey!
Since Toys R Us 2002. Let's go.
Don't we all remember? But no, I'm really stressed out. Super nauseous, but good vibes in the comments, team. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see whatever dumpster fire follows. Hopefully BRYAN does well.
Yeah.
He's qualified.
I'm
I'm
ready.
What about
not.
me?
We didn't even say what decks we're playing. Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Ooh.
I'm on Zodiac Brigade, like that's not like a big surprise. I
I'm
feel like I've been on
playing-
it for like 2 months now.
Yeah, I'm playing Eldritch Dogmatica Zombie World.
I am playing Phantom Knights with a spicy little Necro World Banshee into Zombie World package to try
Yeah.
and floodgates.
We're trying to see if Zombie World is capable of stopping games today. So that's our goal. Community stuff, and if Zombie World really does slap.
Best deck though. For real.
But anyway, we're gonna get inside, so let's yeet ourselves inside. Bye!
Alright, bye.
While it was super intimidating to be walking into the event, and while my nerves were super duper high, when we actually walked in and saw everybody and like, you know, you see everyone registering and signing up, it's like such a rush that it's, you know, it's a surreal feeling. For anyone who's ever been to a regional or any bigger event, you know what it feels like just to walk in and see everyone and be so excited and also so nervous at the same time. Like, the jitters are so real, but it was really nice to be able to just like trade with people and resleeve our decks, do our deck list, realize how awful our handwriting has gotten over the last year because we literally haven't done anything or really had to write for very long, and you know, try to find a pen because apparently nobody owned a pen or a pencil in this building, so we all had to share like the 2 community pen and pencils. So, you know, efficient Yu-Gi-Oh players were the best.
What's up, guys?
Hello! Hi!
What's up? Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Logan.
It was so hard to find an ATM out here. We never carried cash.
We're in Border Town, man.
Bro, I know. I went to 3 gas stations. 3 gas stations, and all of them were like, we don't have an ATM. I'm like, what?
4 banks on Main Street.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Main
we found
Street's
it.
closed.
ATM,
no.
look at that.
Man, there's so many dudes wearing black. It's so funny.
DeAndre Preston to the judges table.
We got some water. Stay hydrated during your tourney or else you'll die.
I'm not even playing today.
You're not playing? You're just here to hang?
Yeah, just
Nice.
hanging around. You know, buy some cards, trade.
Yeah,
relax,
I
you
know. We're looking for stuff today too, so hopefully we can snag some goodies. But I'm gonna get scraped.
We're looking to complete some stuff today, so we'll see what happens.
But you're playing, right?
Yeah.
We're playing.
We're both playing.
We're playing.
Okay. It's gonna be a big tournament.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not. Very low expectations for me, but it's all right. I'm here to play.
Nah. Believe in the heart of the card. Always believe.
It just feels good to be here again. Like,
got-
oh my god,
Go to
it's
every
so
event.
nice.
The mindset every event. Win.
So nice.
What's up, y'all? So it's officially 10:30. We thought the event
We
started
haven't
around
started
10.
because Yu-Gi-Oh players are never on time and nothing ever starts when it's supposed to, but that's okay.
For what it's worth, though, we are kind of part of the problem because we just finished filling out our deck list, handing
Well,
them
the
in,
thing
bang,
is,
all that
no
stuff.
one had a pen. We forgot pens. We
Just
thought we
sat
brought
there
pens, and so
passing.
literally over the overhead, they're like, "Does anybody have a pen?" And like, nobody had a pen.
It was
so
crazy.
It's been a struggle.
So we are finally all like ready to go. We hung out with some people. We met some people. We met Hani. Shout out to Hani.
Hani.
We also saw some binders that put our collection to shame.
Yeah.
And we're just really
Feels
ready.
really
I think we're really, really nervous.
I'm extremely nervous. I'm terrified.
So we're just waiting for them to start round 1, put pairings up, and we're gonna get it going.
I'm scared. Send help.
We're gonna. Hopefully we can take a couple games.
Maybe.
That's the goal.
Kitty. Kitty's from the Discord.
I'm a mod.
I'm a mod. My big accomplishment, I'm a mod. You made it. Professional. How's it going, dear? Good?
It's going no good.
Yeah?
It's going okay.
Can't wait to come buy stuff.
I'm like so nervous I can't even speak.
Don't
Oh my
be nervous.
gosh.
You're not even playing.
I'm not playing, but like managing this is kind of a lot of work, so.
I don't blame you. It looks beautiful though.
Oh,
Very
thank you
happy.
so much.
Let's get some beautiful B-roll. Let's go. Yo, the scapegoats look so cute. Wow, you guys have done so much in like the last few months. It's crazy. The
It's
two
really
most
hard to break the
OP decks in all of humanity.
I mean, appliance are tier 0, clearly.
It
I'm
literally
going to be
is.
surprised if they dodge the ban list.
Yeah, honestly.
Hey, they're
so
getting
many
support.
broken cards.
Yeah, they are getting support. I've outed a Zeus with Laundry Dragon before, so...
Let's go! Good news, team. We won round 1. Let's go. Probably my only one of the day. Oh, thank you. I won. This will be my only win.
Round 1 was unfortunately a swift 2-0. My opponent opened Rat, Fractal, Imperm, Tenki both games. I lost the dice roll, and my brick second game was just absolutely unplayable. It was Judgment, Imperial, Revolt, Karass. And I was like, all right, cool. And he just opened Insane again, game 2. Unfortunately, you take those and you move on.
That's all right. It's only round 1. It can't
Only
get
round
worse,
1.
right?
Only round 1.
Right? Maybe?
Yep.
I won. Somehow. This is my one win of the day, so I'm not counting my chickens on winning literally anything else. But I won. I played against dinosaurs, which is my hardest matchup, I would argue. It was a hell of a grind game. It was really fun. I opened the stones. I top decked the stones. So honestly, felt really good. It's all going to go downhill from here, though. So, yay!
Yugioh players, that is time in the round. Please finish the phase and report. Thank you.
Hi, team. So just so you know, round 2. Let's go. We're XO, baby. I don't know how this is happening, but we're doing it. We're doing it. I don't know how. It's a miracle, but let's go. Elvis best deck.
I also won round 2 for what it's worth.
Okay, we both won. That's cool. That's a surprise. Yay.
Also, we are going to do our first giveaway for the night. Courtesy of Tapio Cards.
Let's go!
We got some Spellcaster dice here. Our first winner is Aaron Black. Aaron Black.
Yay!
What's up?
What's up?
Thanks, guys.
Hi, team. I hope you can hear us, but we're here with Tapio Cards at the event. They are getting some of their stuff on sale today, which is amazing. They're doing giveaways the entire tournament, which is super thoughtful of them. They've made a ton of amazing merch that we will be showing in the video, so make sure you check out Tapio Cards. We'll put the link in the description box for you if you want to check any of their stuff out. But they have some amazing mystery stuff that they want us to check out, so without further ado, we're just going to get in here before the next round starts. I'm so excited.
Same time?
Same time. Okay, alright. Oh my god, stop! Oh my god, stop! I'm gonna cry. No.
I can't. How is yours opening so much faster?
It's not, I just have to rip it open. Oh my god, how do I get it open? Oh my god, okay. Oh, this is so cute. I know what it is. I'm gonna cry.
Oh, yo, yeah!
This is so cute.
That's so cool!
Oh my god!
Yo! Dude,
We hope you don't want the middle.
no, dude, got it! Yo,
That's
that's mad cool.
Look at that!
Yo, this is so
Yo!
cool.
Oh my god!
You guys really wanted it to turn into
Oh,
something.
yes! Oh my god, I'm so glad you like remembered it, because I was really thinking about it the other day. Like, I literally was like, oh my god, we never did anything with that. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Look at Banshee.
Look at IP.
Yo, facts.
Look at my son.
Yo, look at that.
This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. This is so cute.
This is
so
adorable. Yo, thank you guys so
Oh
much.
my god.
Oh my god, these are
They really do the most. So make sure you check them out. They're wonderful people. They are so kind, and they really do put their heart and soul into everything. They'll do anything for anybody, and it's so refreshing to see. And it's so awesome. Like,
These are so cool.
I'm so happy. Like, I'm geeking out. We're gonna put some beautiful B-roll of these babies over this. So I am eternally. We are so grateful. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much. That's awesome.
Oh my god, that is so cool. That was our little bit. We're gonna get ready for round 3 team. I am undefeated. Bryan is X1. I don't know how this is happening, but it's probably gonna go downhill. I'm gonna say that every round until it happens.
See you
All right,
soon,
see
guys.
you soon. Hello, sir. How did round 3 go?
Round 3 was good. We played PK. I think it was actually the build that I'm on, minus like hand trap ratios, but he's playing the Dragoon package, and I opened up Dark Ruler and a Zoo, and that's just really the end of the game. I opened Imperm, Dark Ruler, I think DD Crow, so like 2 really powerful hand traps, and then Dark Ruler, and then on top of that, like a Zoo. It's just pretty great. And then side deck wise, I saw Lancia and Nib, so it's it was just really good. That was it. So yeah, we're 2-1 now, moving in round 4.
Hi. I, on the other hand, lost to Mystic Mind. It was a swift 2-0, but our game 2 was 30 minutes. It was a hell of a grind because it was just top deck. Each of us trying to see our side. It was judgment, deck out. Like, we literally, I think we both got down to like under 1,000 life points each from judgmenting, and then we both had like 5 cards left in our deck. It was tough. He ended up getting the Cauldron, burning me, which is totally fair. It was a grind. It was a very good game. So good job to him. He did amazing. Props for Mystic Mind. I almost brought it this weekend, so I'm glad someone came and is kicking booty with it. So we're both X1 right now, Bryan and I. I hope we don't play each other, but I'm still feeling pretty good. I guess that's all he has to say.
That's it. Yep.
Anyway.
This is some of my scrap dragons. Some. I own over 400 of these.
Why?
Oh my.
It's my favorite
Why
card.
not, actually?
So, yeah, I'm gonna get you to sign one. Let's
Well, you
see.
got choices. Don't worry.
Let's get the Italian one. You can sign the Italian one. How many of that you said? 482.
All right, so we're a little behind, so we got to recap rounds 3, 4, 5, and 6.
There goes the water bottle. I honestly don't remember all of them. I know I played Oh no, that's 3. I played Phantom Knights and won. Round 4, I played Phantom Knights and won. Round 5, I played the mirror match and won. And then round 6, which was right now, I played against Virtual World, which is a matchup I'm not super familiar with. I know it's not a great matchup for me. It was the first dice roll I won all day. I've lost every single dice roll. I decided to go first, set up a board. He wasn't able to break it. I won game 1. We went to game 2. He did the Necroworld Banshee play, and I'm playing Zodiac Tri-Brigade, so a bunch of because they can make Beatrice, so a bunch of them, they become level 6s, or they are level 6s, make Beatrice, and I literally couldn't play. We scooped it up. We went to game 3, and then literally I activated Cosmic to stop his turn, stopped everything. Went to my turn, I drew for a turn with 12 seconds left, and I literally just switched my dudes to attack position. I entered battle, I beat over his 1 card, and the only card I had on field was 1,000 attack. I attacked with 1,000, and we tied in. I was just so mad. Like, I had a nerve ball on field. If there wasn't like 12 seconds left and I literally had like time to think, all I had to do was activate the nerve ball, banish 2, special another card, and just attack.
Hello there, good sir. It looks like your opponent is really difficult.
He Goki Yulings me. Call by, Herald, effect. That doesn't even work that way, but it don't matter.
Oh my God.
Summon.
Yo.
Exodia, I win.
He doesn't have Nibiru, let's go! I am clearly very
Turbo too strong. I played that snake deck like last round.
You have Dordex?
Yeah, 8,000 in my face game 2 before I played a single card.
Oh, I don't even know what it does.
I think he dropped.
Yo, let's go! I'll take that. Let's go. We take those.
Free doves.
Let's go. We win. We win in this. We win in this, fam. Oh, free dubs? Let's go. We love it.
Actually my 7th round. This is right before Top Cut, and this match is very important because it does determine who moves on into Top Cut. It is myself playing Zodiac Tri-Brigade against a very well-known Dragon Link player. I will say I do feel very comfortable in this matchup. The deck that I'm on currently is just built to beat combo decks, specifically Dragon Link and Drytron. Therefore, I know every interaction. I have done my homework. I've played Dragon Link for months. I know exactly what the deck attempts to do. So I just really felt comfortable sitting down. I think he normal summoned like a Safer as his first turn action. And it was just, I was like, oh, all right, cool. I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know. I felt really confident in this matchup. My hands were absolutely insane. My top decks were insane. I played perfectly, and I really will say that this was probably one of the best games of the day. So match 1, I won after just a couple turns because I was able to just lock him out with a bunch of hand traps and setting up a really good board with a bunch of interaction. And then in match 2, I only opened up 1 interaction. It didn't do much against him. He set up 4 to 5 negates plus the bounce or whatever, so I did just scoop it up. Game 3, we had a very good match. I did have Imperial Order access, and we did go to time. We had a time extension, but I had higher life points, and at the time, he just couldn't put damage on board, and that was the game.
Really?
Christian Urena in second place with 18 points. Jordan, sorry if I messed this up, Noble with 18 points. Tommy Williams, what, that guy won the map. Yeah, in fourth place with 18 points. Brian John, Ruben, Veneranda, sorry if I messed that one up too. Mount Fuji, Brian Skizeki.
Yeah, let's go! Let's go! I butchered your name, but that's okay!
The top 8 players would please report to the counter in the judges area. That would be fantastic.
You're buying our shots because. No, we made a bet last night.
I'm so proud of you!
I'm so nervous.
All cute.
Bro, wait, this one. Alright, ready?
Teamwork.
Teamwork, make the dream work.
Rip this one. Here we go. Nice. Got it. Let's go. Cheese. Yo, we gotta leave this damn building. It's officially over. We are out of the building. They've kicked us out. There is a gaggle of Yugioh players over there being cute. But what do we have over here, sir? So how did you do today?
I actually topped. I got top 8. I got 8th place, so like it kind of counts, but it still counts. So we walked away with some nice moolah. Feels good. I'll be honest, we did not anticipate coming here to top. And we probably aren't gonna be topping.
No.
We came here to hang out with the community, make some friends, do some just some hanging out, some filming. Topping is just a bonus. So like it really, I feel really good. It just validates the deck that I was playing. I know a lot of people, we've, shout out to Yishan. We've been talking about the deck for a couple, at least a couple weeks now. And I just, we agreed to disagree on variants of the deck. So to take the deck that, is the underdog version and to get top 8 with it was just absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
So, it was awesome. It was really cool. It was a really fun experience. Probably, no cap, probably some of the best games I've ever played of Yu-Gi-Oh! Today.
Today was really fun. I will say that very much. Will we be getting a deck profile sometime, sir?
We could do it Tuesday, probably Wednesday, something like that.
Comment section if you want to see Brian's Tri-Brigade Zoo, the updated version that he just got top 8 with out of 160 plus people. Feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. We'll put it up anyway, but just let us know. We're really proud of Brigade. I'm really proud of Brigade. We literally had no intention of topping.
Yeah, no intention whatsoever.
None. I mean, I'm really proud of him. I went X3, which was fine. I came in 42nd out of 160, which is fine. I'm more than happy with 42nd place. So that's fine. But Brian obviously had to show off and come in 8th place, but it was pretty cool.
It feels good. But yeah, shout out to all the players too. They're all over there hanging out. But there's a lot of really, really, really good players that were here today. So to get 8th place to me is it's super validating. It feels really good. So
you a pro player now, baby.
Hey.
Pro player. But yeah, that's it. Good job.
See ya.
Hi team, it's me, your girl. Wow, look at that golden hour sun coming through. It's so nice. I look so cute right now, I'm not gonna lie. After 12 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos and being awake and playing for many rounds and not getting scraped, I'm gonna say this is a really good day. We had a really successful turnout. There was over 160 people that played. I went X3, I got 42nd place, which frankly, I wasn't expecting to win any rounds. So the fact that I won 4 was astounding. I'm proud of myself. I know Brian got the top 8 and everything, but I feel pretty darn proud of myself. So I know the sun is glaring in our face, but you can just embrace my face But yeah, we're really happy with how today went. It was so much fun. The tournament organizers were incredible. Everyone was super duper kind. We had an amazing time. We're really grateful. I can't stress enough. Sorry the shadows are weird, but that's it. This video is chaos, but if you're still here, we love you, you matter, and I appreciate you. What does Yugioh mean to you?
Oh wow, that's a crazy question. Holy. Wow, Yu-Gi-Oh means everything to me. It got me to where I am today. You know, I've been playing it for years. I'm doing it for the community. That's it.
Let's go, let's go.
But as far as like what it means to me, I think Yu-Gi-Oh for me, like I said, is just like my gateway like out of like reality and stuff like that. Like if I want to like get stressed with something else other than whatever, I just come to Yu-Gi-Oh and stress myself out. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I think for me though, like I said, it's just very like nostalgic. Like I won't be able to get any of these memories back, you know. Like this is the way to create it and the way to like go about like living life. And I think that now that COVID's getting out of like its red zone and everything's getting like lifted up and unrestricted, I think that like we can finally like go back to like having these days where like you travel, stay in a hotel, have fun with your friends, like come to tournaments, meet new people, support every single person you meet and stuff like that. So I think for me, like Yu-Gi-Oh just is like something that I feel like I'm gonna do for a long time and it's just never gonna die. Appreciate it, boss.
Thank you so much, bro. For anybody who don't know, Sammy was it round 7?
Yeah, I think round 6.
Round 6.
Yeah, round 6, you and I had Drew, and then round 7. Yeah, round 7, I had 1 and he had 1, and then he took the 8th place spot. But honestly, to anybody, you know what? Like, I'm glad it was you. So, yeah, of course, bro. Most likely.
We appreciate it
so
so
much. Love you, my guy. Be easy, yo.
Pretty much, Yu-Gi-Oh for me is like just gives me an outlet to play with my team, my family. Cause like came back to the game about 5 years ago now, so it just keeps me occupied and lets me be part of the community. The community's been going through hell for the last 2 years with COVID, and with me, that's the main reason I've been taking time on my time to make locals for my community, for my like Philly. So it's literally just like check everybody together. That's all Yu-Gi-Oh actually ever meant for me.
So I guess what Yu-Gi-Oh really means to me, it's more than just like a game in a sense. Like something about the competitiveness, the collectability, all the like normal things about it. Just the feeling, every feeling you get from a Yu-Gi-Oh, a game, a pack, a tournament, finding a new deck you like. All the feelings of Yu-Gi-Oh is what really draws me to it. It's not just the money. Oh, it's not money online. There's not just the cards, the playmats. It's not the physical things, but it's the feelings that really mean the world.
Oh man, that's a list. Especially the last 2 years through the pandemic. Like, what has kept you in the game?
What's kept me in the game is definitely
Stockholm
the fact
syndrome.
No, it's definitely kept me and my friends closer because it gives us a reason to hang out and all. And it's just something for us to do. That's definitely like the biggest reason that we still play.
Even without regionals and stuff going on, you still have online events that actually get you to know people you would have never met in an actual tournament setting.
Yeah, that's very true.
And shit, I've been playing this game since I was 11. So, you know, it was a big part of my childhood. I can't just let it go, even though staples are $110 a pop.
Yeah.
Still keeps you in the game.
Unless you get a $5 appliancer deck and then toss in $500 worth of staples into it.
Well, no, Yu-Gi-Oh means a lot.
Definitely.
And I feel like it'll always mean a lot, no matter what happens.
On a serious note, Yu-Gi-Oh actually means a lot because growing up, I grew up in a bad neighborhood in Philadelphia. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh and it helped me stay a lot out of trouble. Honestly, without Yu-Gi-Oh, I wouldn't have met a lot of good people. I might have been dead or in jail or something like that. I would have literally just been a black stereotype in Philadelphia. So Yu-Gi-Oh actually means a lot. I really do appreciate the game. It gets a little complicated, but I think the best part about the game is definitely traveling, meeting new people, and just having fun with people. So yeah.
So Yu-Gi-Oh took me out of a bad place. I met some good people in Yu-Gi-Oh. Met my buddy here, Team YGM. You know, best team around, but yeah, it means a lot. It just means more than a card game. After a while, you don't even have to play the card games because you just met so many good friends that it carries outside of life. I mean, there's people here that I hang out on a daily basis, and sometimes we don't even play the card game. We just hang out just to hang out. So it means a lot. It definitely does.
Basically, I've gone through a lot of tough times myself, and I have friends that I consider family now. The guy that was just before me, Gio, also our co-captain as well.
Captain.
but I consider him like my brother. You know, and like all my other friends too, I consider like brothers as well. I enjoy the game because it takes me, kind of like how people play video games, it takes me out of like, I guess like reality. And I look at my cards as kind of like expressing myself. And it's all around fun, and I enjoy it. And you know, I've been playing for 3 years, and I don't think I'm ever gonna stop playing. I say that now, but. And thank you, Crush Cards.
Oh, thank you.
I was like, yo, yeah, go ahead, yo, take your time. You're good. They were like 10 seconds. I was like, all right, yeah, take your time. You were like attack. I was looking at the board. I'm like, it's 2 monsters and 0, and 1,000 attack.
No, I didn't see that.
I was like, so then we just draw. I was like, so then we just draw.
And I was like, attack with 0.
You attack with some more, and then you were like 0, 0, because I'm like, damn, I lose. And then I'm like, wait, none of these have attack. And then I'm like, let's go, we draw. I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it any day. Like, it's better than a loss. So yeah, I won.
Hi team, we're home now. I know that was probably a really jarring transition because like this is just randomly the end of the video, but we kind of were exhausted last night. We literally had to get up early in the morning and leave our Airbnb, drive 5.5 hours back home. It's been a hell of a day. We're really tired. This weekend wiped us. We were not ready for how, like, regionals, we knew how they feel, but like when you go to it after almost a 1.5 years of not being like at that caliber of an event, it's exhausting.
Yeah, it's very jarring still.
Oh
like very. We once again, we were really, as I think we said in the beginning of the video, we didn't know if it was going to be like an hour between rounds or 10 seconds.
It was
between
like
rounds.
this.
And it was,
oh
I mean,
my
it
God.
was so awesome that they literally kept the pacing
They
so
were on it.
fast.
Like, mad props to TNS Gaming for being so organized. They did prize giveaways all day. Like, the prize score is amazing. Shout out to Tapio Cards for like being there and vending the whole day. They're awesome, amazing merchandise. We'll put a link in the description box if you want to check it out. But overall, I think this was probably one of the like most well-run, efficient Yu-Gi-Oh events I've ever been to. And obviously the real highlight of this weekend is because baby Bryan guy somehow got 8th place in all of this. We don't know how this all happened, but his deck profile will be going up tomorrow. So for all 1,000 of you who have already asked us,
it's fire.
Like literally, it's coming.
Pretty nice.
It's coming tomorrow. It'll be up. We got you. Don't worry. But yeah, I don't know how Bryan topped. I don't know how I won 4 rounds.
I do. I thought about every move I was gonna make, and I made the right move every time. That's how.
All right,
I'm pretty sure that's how people top.
Bryan's ego's already out the window. Someone stop him. Well, anyway, I'm shocked I won more than 1 round. My whole goal was to win 1 round, and I won 4 out of 7, and I think that's pretty damn good, especially because I picked up my deck on Friday. That's pretty
literally
lit.
like 24 hours before we left. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna play something new, and I was like, that's balls. Okay.
We take no chances here except the best chances.
But yeah, so this weekend was an absolute blast. Shout out to everyone that we met. Shout out to everyone that is in the video and just, you know, wanted to hang out with us, wanted to be on camera. We love every single one of y'all. This is what Yu-Gi-Oh is about to us. Obviously, that's kind of what the whole theme of the video has been about, but like Yu-Gi-Oh is about community. It's about friendship. It's about, you know, like just being able to be who you are and just loving what we do every single day. So to everyone that was there and to everyone that's going to be at future events, thank you so much. We love y'all, and we cannot wait to see you on the road any and every other state.
Yeah. And then if you weren't able to make it to this event, but you want to see us pretty soon, the weekend of July 3rd and 4th, we will be in New York City at Gamer's Choice Grand Opening. They're doing 2 days of tourneys for entire cases of Lightning Overdrive. So if you're in the area and you want to come hang out with us, that's the place.
NYC, baby. I know that's where a lot of people think we're from, but we're not. We're driving 6 hours again to get there, so.
It's gonna be a whole trip. But that's enough for this video. You've heard enough of us. You're probably as exhausted as we were 2 days ago at this event. So you're getting the full experience, aren't you? But that's it for episode 4 of Let's Top Locals. We know this one was a little different, but we hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure all the notifications are turned on, and check out the links in the description box down below, including our Patreon, Discord, and Instagram. Yay! Anyway, we love you. You matter. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this video and the sub squad. We appreciate you so much. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for Bryan's deck profile. Top 8, baby, let's go! Oh my god. Oh my god, boat! Boat! Whoa!